People come and go so quickly here.
No, I don't know many people.
I know too many people. I guess we're both lonely.
Milk was a bad choice.
You crying? No. Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
Lucy, you've got some splaining to do. It's the Al Travis Show, and I feel horrible. I guess we're probably too young for that, so I love Lucy reference. Don Shelby and Nancy Nelson, we're going to be doing this bit today. We'll talk about them in a second. Chris from the Chanhassen says they can't make it. We'll talk about that. But I have two others, Russia and Renee. You're going to love them. Would that be fine? I said, yes. And she sends an email to the three of us, and in capital letters, a different font, underlined, be advised you'll be seen because it's aired like a podcast. And I go, oh my God, how hideous are these two without makeup that she has to warn them? And quite frankly, you look like adorable humans. Where was she coming from with that? What was that?
I would say that sometimes actors just want to be prepared for what's going to happen. Like, maybe I would have worn my pajamas, though.
Okay, I guess. I just be warned. Did you feel warning was needed, Rush? You've been here on 30 seconds now. Did you feel a warning was necessary?
My hair 30 seconds before this looked absurd. So I'm going
to be honest. It is a bit of a young man's haircut, but okay, I'm with you. You look like that.
Still got yesterday's grease in it, you know.
Okay, and we'll talk about grease. The other thing we want to talk about real quick is Don Shelby and Nancy Nelson are going to be. They work at the Chanhassen as well. Do you two know those two?
Yeah, we get to see, especially Nancy. We get to see Nancy all the time because she's one of our most common greeters that
she's there all the time. Yeah.
So we get to see her, and she gets to talk to us, and she's just the best.
I want Rush's opinion because you can see Renee's, she likes nice people. That Don Shelby bothers me. I'm going to be honest with you. You know why? Because he was on the show about a year and a half. These two, we talked about it last year, 2 years ago when he was on. And oh my God, you can almost feel him saving kittens' lives as he's standing there doing their interview with you. Nancy is in love with the guy. I mean, it's too syrupy for me. So I believe when he backed out today, he is out at some animal shelter saving a three-legged dog from the well. And I can't complain about it. I said, whatever, next time he can come on, we'll get him. Would you agree with me, Rush? It's a little annoying for guys to be that good.
They just, some guys have a hobby of continually raising the bar. And
not this guy. I get dressed in the morning and I've made my goal. I've set that bar that low, but I appreciate you guys coming on. We're talking about Grease. Kiss up real quick if you don't mind. I have sent some of my friends up there. It's about 2.5 hours. My wife, some of her friends went, some folks from the cities that I know. Every last person to one of them thinks it's the greatest experience ever. It just, between the food and you go to the atmosphere and then you guys put this show on, I have yet to have anybody say they thought the show stunk in any way. You get a lot of that?
I mean, do we get a lot of positive reviews or do we get a lot
No, you get a lot of positive. I mean, right. Okay, let's find out about you guys. Well, you see, but that bothers me. See, I haven't gone. Tony, what's his name? John Travolta ruined it for me.
Yeah.
Just ruined it for me. I was an anti-John Travolta fan from when he was popular. So then it was like, I can't go. Olivia Newton-John almost... You're going to push me, Renee? We just started this interview. Really? You're going to go after me like this? What, Renee, might I ask, would I be jealous of John Travolta for?
I just think he was kind of the hot stuff then,
Well, I'll tell you, Olivia almost got me to go to the thing. I never went when it was in the theaters. I have seen it because my wife loves it, back to that. But anyway, that all being said, what are your backgrounds? I'll start with Renee, who obviously has something against me. Renee, you're a younger young lady. Where are you from? What have you done previously to get to the big stage of Chanhassen?
So I grew up in Lincoln, Nebraska, and I was a dancer all growing up. I did like ballet and all those styles of dance. And then I moved to Minnesota to go to Gustavus.
Okay.
And I absolutely loved Gustavus, and I loved the people in Minnesota. So I decided to stay. and I started working with a dance company called Collide. And then that kind of got me more into the musical theater realm. And so my first show at Chanhassen, I was a replacement in Beauty and the Beast in 2016.
The
And
beauty part, right? I don't want to typecast.
no, I was one of the plates, and I was a napkin, and I was a wolf.
Beautiful play.
Wait a minute. Okay. I get it. You're not going to give me your age, fine, but you've graduated Gustavus Adolphus, so you're old enough to be.
My age.
I
I'm
don't want
35.
that's in. You see, that's even worse. Okay, so you're 35, and your resume includes being a napkin and a plate and a cup. Maybe in the second grade play, maybe, but I get it. Okay, so you're the napkin that stood out, and everybody loved you. So how do you get to the Chanhassen?
I was the napkin at Chanhassen, and like
As the replacement napkin, though, you said you were the fill-in napkin.
as a dancer in musical theater, sometimes your strengths are not actually the lead role, but you support the chorus in your dance. So that's always been kind of my path, is I'm more of like a dancer actor. So I will come across the stage and do a big leap or something, and then support the energy that's going on.
And do you sing?
Yes.
I mean, you do sing as well, but your dancer's number one.
That's kind of how I got into all this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long ago did you get into the Chanhassen, and are you a regular there, and where do you live now? Are you a Minneapolisan kind of person? You're a Twin Cities
we live
person?
in St. Paul, and I've probably done about 7 or 8 different shows at Chanhassen. So I did Grease in 2017 in the same role. So it's kind of been like a homecoming for me.
Have you given up the napkin business, though? You're far enough along. You're not going to go back to napkins?
I don't think you understand.
Probably not.
Being in a musical is so magical. Like, most people are just happy to be a part of it and be a working actor and getting paid. They will do anything.
Napkin's a hot track.
Yeah.
I wish I could book napkins. I haven't booked napkins yet, and I've been doing it for 13 years.
I don't understand. Like, the napkins are the stars of Be Our Guest, and they jump into the splits, and it's very exciting.
Well, I can tell you I've never jumped into the split, so there's something to that.
There you go.
Rush, give us a little background for you. Where are you from? What got you there? You played a tree in 3rd grade, and then people noticed you. What did you do?
I couldn't even book tree. I tried.
He moves too much. He just won't stand still.
I know. I'm always moving, always side to side. But I grew up in Cedar Riverside, Minneapolis, West Bank area. I grew up in a family of artists. My mom was a singer, pianist, and dancer. My dad was a stage and screen actor. My older brother writes musicals, so it was sort of always in the family trade. I met my beautiful wife, Renee, at Gustavus, and then continued on from that track. As soon as I was out of school, I started dancing with a company called the Flying Foot Forum, run by Joe Koala. And it was
just don't go past the Flying Foot Forum too fast for me. Where would you just go dancing? I mean, to make money being in a dance, were you then hired guns to go to Chicago and do the napkins for this play? I mean, what? I'm sorry. I mean, were people?
No, it's good.
I don't know. Am I lying? Is that wrong? Is that not how it works? Renee's making fun of me. She goes, he's so old.
We would do a lot of different projects. We would work local dance venues here in the Twin Cities, do the Southern Theater, the Round Theater, the Cole Center, or we would do regional tours around, go up to Bemidji, St. Paul, like do that sort of work. We do a lot of pop-up work as dancers, so we've worked for senior centers, home care centers,
the
state fair.
Inappropriate question from the host then, and I don't mean this in a mean way. You've obviously survived at this age.
Yeah.
Is there enough money in being a dancer in a troupe to at least pay your bills? Minneapolis is not cheap to live in. I mean, can you do that as a living?
So I think one thing for most artists is they try to supplement their income in different ways. For me and for Rush, we both teach dance.
Okay.
And what is really cool about Minnesota is people are really interested in the arts, and they want their kids to like try theater and try dance a lot of times. So I've been teaching dance like constantly the past 13 years. And so that's kind of And then you piece it together month by month to kind of figure out, oh, well, I'm performing more this month, so I'm going to teach less, or etc.
Thankfully, also Minnesota and the Minnesota State Arts Board grants and Minnesota Cultural Heritage Fund, we have more arts funding than almost any other state. Like
Fair enough.
There's a lot of cultural support here that has always existed, and that makes it.
We've got to go to break, and we're running against it pretty hard here. We'll go to break. When we come back, we'll talk more about Grease, and I just want to put Renee in her place. You think I don't know musicals? Godspell, The King and I, just to name a few in my repertoire. It's way back. You probably weren't even born yet, but if you look in the history books of plays in Minnesota, look up Forest Lake High School. There's more than one photo of Val. So don't tell me I don't know about a musical, young lady. Back after this with more. The Al Travis Show.
This year, the adventure is calling louder than ever before. Craft your own magic at the Wicked Wand Workshop. Race for glory at the Ninja Warrior Challenge. Or battle for honor at the Viking Invasion. Plus, enjoy classic favorites like live armored combat jousting or slay your hunger with tasty turkey legs. The Minnesota Renaissance Festival is back with new adventures. Get your tickets now at renaissancefest.com. Huzzah!
Tired of one-sided media and divisive noise drowning out your conservative values? Take back the conversation with Braver Angels. Join a grassroots movement to restore civility and find common ground without compromising your principles. As a conservative, your voice matters. Share your perspective on issues like immigration and public health in Red Blue workshops and help rebuild trust in our great nation. Be a leader in depolarizing America. Sign up for free at mn.braverangels.org. Braver Angels, where conservatives, liberals, and independents unite for a stronger republic.
As in alligator. L also in alligator. But it's not alligator. It's the Al Travis Show.
If you are just joining us, we're sitting with Rush and Renee. They're a couple folks from the Chanhassen Dinner Theater in the play Grease. To catch you up, I think Rush is a human being I could sit and have a beer, maybe a couple cigars with, really enjoy his company. Renee seems to have done enough radio that she can be very judgmental of hosts very quickly. I don't want to prejudge, but that's just what I'm getting. So are we pretty much caught up, Rush? Am I wrong with what you're laughing at me? Am I wrong here? I don't think so. Renee's looking me down like, I'll kill you when I see you.
My name is Renee Guittar.
Yes, you are. Renee Guittar, the judgmental one. Yes, I got it.
Yes, I guess so. I didn't know that until right now, but I guess I am.
I act so well, I hide my acting. That's what I do. I am an actor with inside. I just don't do it well. Let's talk Let's talk Grease a little bit. Evidently, this show, the gal gave me the whole rundown of what the show. Like, no one, who in America doesn't know what Grease is, right? I mean, is there anybody? Rush, you said you do Grease Lightning. It's the only song anybody cares about in the whole show. You do it.
I mean, it's a big one. There's, we go together. You're the one that I want. There's a couple big hits that I think really ring true for a lot of people, but I mean, for me, it's Grease Lightning.
Well, yeah, well, because that's one guys can go for. You're the one for me. All the other romantic crap. I mean, come on. Let's be honest. So anyway, everybody knows the show. What I did not know, which I thought was interesting, as long as Chanhassen's been around, this show is the most popular one in 56 years. I mean, that's a little striking to me because did I mention Godspell? I starred in that once. Pretty good show. Just throwing it out there. King and I, good show. That's all I'm saying. Sure. Okay. 5,000 people a week? That's the other thing. They have 5,000. You're shaking your head. Is it ever not sold out then? I mean, I don't know how many people sit. My God, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, we have 8 shows a week, and it's about 550 people per show. And usually we're sold out, but like there might be a couple seats here or there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's incredible. Even last night we had one of our best audiences. It was so fun. Like the energy is still there. It's so exciting.
The unique piece of Grease too is that normally we can see the audience, not everyone, but the first few rows. And Grease is unique in that it's one of the shows that people come to in full Grease regalia. You'll have
what do you think of that though? Okay, because I actually know this is so wrong. 2 people that I know that went dressed.
Yeah, it gives us energy, honestly.
Seriously, because it almost becomes Renaissance-y, doesn't it? Like you got to come and do the thing. Almost, you guys are proving it. Rocky Horror Picture Show, was that the one?
Oh yeah,
you're too young for that. You have, okay. So that doesn't freak you out that someone comes as you in the audience. That you're shaking your head. No, it's radio. You must speak. That doesn't.
Oh, that's right.
Well, no, it doesn't bother us because it's exciting. It shows people have been looking forward to it and they've been like planning out what they want to wear and all that. So I think if anything, it makes us happier. Like when we see last night, we had a whole group of girls in pink ladies jackets and it just gives us joy.
Because
what about
someone that cares?
Okay, I get that. But then those are the lunatics that are going to sit out there and be singing while you're singing because they know all the words. And you're like, hello, doing my job here. Can you shush up? No, come on.
Nancy and our other greeters do say at the very end of their speech at the beginning, don't sing along.
Okay, they do.
Because we've had that problem. But Nancy Nelson is a
usually
gem,
people answer. Yeah, people don't sing along. But
okay.
But they might mouth the words or do a little dance moves in their seat, and that's fun.
All right. That's fun. Okay.
Diving that happens.
See, and I would imagine that happens all the time. That's funny.
Yeah.
20 years ago at a wedding, the hand jive we were doing it, my wife and I, my kids had no flipping idea what that's about. How do you, Mom, know that? What are you doing? Anyway, wouldn't it be fun to see Nancy actually have to escort somebody the heck out because they didn't listen to the rules? I would love to see her get mad. That would be a whole show in itself. Yeah. All right. Folks, got to get tickets. How much longer does this go on? ChanhassenDT.com to get your tickets. How much longer does how much longer is Grease going on? Do you know?
We have 6 weeks left, and so our last show is October 4th.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you guys both being married and working the same show, are you out hustling, trying out for other parts now? Because in October comes the end of the checks?
Yeah, so the audition season is kind of earlier so that you know what you're going to do afterwards, because it takes a lot of planning to get these shows cast and figured out. So yeah, we kind of already know what's going on.
Do you want to go back, Chad? Is Chanhassen like the premier place in Minnesota, the place to get it checked?
It's so fun to work there, and it's very stable and incredible people, very fun atmosphere, and we all become friends, so it's really fun.
All right. If somebody happens to see the show, do you guys hang around afterwards and like shake hands and stuff and go see these guys all dressed up? Do you come out afterwards?
It depends. Half of the cast, I would say, goes out through the lobby at the end of a show. Okay. Our teen angel is always out there after a show, as long as it's an evening performance, and he has a little table set up and greets people and takes photos. And he's sort of the star of the show in his own way. He steals it 90% of the reviews we get are, the Teen Angel is amazing. So
Yeah.
you got to be Kasana Mwanza.
We got to run. We're out of time. It's chanhassendt.com. Get tickets. There's only 6 weeks left. You guys seem like a lot of fun. I hope things go really well for you the rest of your life. You get all the parts you ever wanted. I like you guys a ton. Appreciate you doing the show.
Thank you, Al.
Renee and Rush on the Al Travis Show.